Haley Oughton here alongside Jeff Brightwell, where the semifinal day of the American Baseball Championship just came to a close. Houston and East Carolina have punched their ticket to the final. Jeff, let's look back to game one from earlier today. Houston and UConn, the Cougars winning that one 13-3, and their pitcher, Trey Cumbie, he really set the tone in that one.
Everything you wanted to get out of the co-pitcher of the year, and Todd Whitting not wanting to play 2 games today. He put the hammer down early. Trey Cumbie gets 7 shutout innings. The co-pitcher of the year lives up to his billing. Violi pitched pretty well early. A couple defensive mistakes behind him kind of was the doom for UConn. They'll sit around, they'll wait for the NCAA selection show. I think they're safe in that one. But Houston back in the championship, it seems to be an annual thing because it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Their 4th straight appearance. And for East Carolina, they're making their 2nd appearance in 3 years here in Clearwater in the championship game. The Pirates with their 2nd win in the tournament against UCF. The Pirates are playing some great baseball, probably the baseball we expected to see in the regular season, but they're back to true form.
Preseason favorites coming off the Super Regional a year ago. And again, we've talked about Cliff Godwin's ball club just hit by a rash of injuries this year. They had some big wins in the non-conference, but they finished 8th in the league. They came in, and they've gotten 32 wins now on the season, and Cliff Godwin decides to go with a freshman today. I know he probably wasn't thinking he was going to go 7 innings, probably thinking if I can get 4 or 5, then piggyback some other guys, but it ends up Jake Agno's the freshman. 7 innings, 2 hits, no runs in the ball game. Then a freshman middle reliever to get him to the night before they were able to close it down. And they don't have to face a potent UCF offense for a 2nd game in a row. That's an incredible shutout by ECU.
Yeah, very important that they were able to get this one done in 1 game today. It'll give them a little bit extra tomorrow as they prepare to play in the final. Now, Jeff, we were talking about this a minute ago, is that East Carolina was swept earlier in the season by UCF as well as Houston, but clearly this week that doesn't seem to matter anymore because now their eyes are set on the chance at playing in the NCAA tournament. Going into tomorrow's game, what do you expect to see?
Well, Cliff Godwin might like that trend again, swept by UCF, and it wasn't close, and it was even a bigger gap when they got swept by Houston. I believe 34-10 is what Houston outscored the Pirates in when they played them earlier in the season. So it's going to get a good crack at them tomorrow. Not sure who all the starters are going to play out to be, but a lot of implications coming into tomorrow. Number 1, if East Carolina wins it, they're in the NCAA, and the American is in good position for 5 bids to the NCAA. Todd Whitting's ball club, as of earlier today, projected to be a host team. So they would like to cap off this tournament not only with the hardware, but that would kind of just put the cherry on the top as far as maybe being able to host next week.
Well, a ton of implications in tomorrow's tournament final. You can tune into the action. It's Houston and East Carolina, the 2 seed versus the 8 seed at noon Eastern on ESPN News. We'll be out here bringing you coverage tomorrow on the American Digital Network.